I cannot get to the... Oh my god. Oh shit. That's a grenade. Let me hear your battle cry. Hi. That was a no shot. Die, you bony bastards! I love shooting people! Oh my god! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. How are we all doing? How is it going? It's Tuesday. I nearly said it's Monday then. No, I didn't do a stream last night because I was out. I wasn't here. It was the father-in-law's birthday, so we went and had an Indian takeaway, which is so good. I'm not sure I think of the last time I had an Indian before that. I feel like it is somewhat recently, but I can't actually think of what it was. Actually, no, yeah, it was a few weeks ago. We went out to a new Indian restaurant near us. Anyway, that was a very quick diversion. We are doing some No Man's Sky today. It's going to be a bit of a chill stream because my batteries are running low. We are building a base, which is actually one of my first bases. And then, as No Man's Sky as it is, you just leave it, and it's like, okay, that happened. We built that thing, and we're just going to leave it half finished. Well, it wasn't really half finished. It was more just, it was an early build. It was just a small thing. It's now quite a bit bigger. I will show you in a minute. But yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of this since the last time I streamed this. So I've done a lot of like some of the campaign stuff. A lot of the Atlas stuff, so I've been to a lot of the different Atlas interfaces, spoken to the big scary orb or pyramid or whatever it is, and cause it changes per thing. There's even one where it's like 3 people. No, I think it's like the 3 main alien faction species just floating in air, and it's like, oh, why is this terrifying? I think it is now just like an endless thing because it's called the Eternal Path, so. And each time I go to them, it's like, okay, you haven't completed it. You've just spoken to the big great orb thing. You don't gain anything from this. Because initially you're gaining like the different blueprints for the star seeds. So you can make a main star seed. Which I thought would then give me Worlds 2 stuff. But I don't think it has yet. I don't actually know how you get this Worlds 2 stuff. Then I've also been doing the stuff for, I forget his name, I think he's named after a Greek god. Starts with A. Aristotle or something like that. I can't remember his name. It's something along those lines. It's very fancy and hero style name. So yeah, I've been doing a bit for him. Got quite far into that. I think I might have near enough finished that, I think. So yeah, now I've just been like chilling out, making a proper base, because I haven't really, apart from, I think there is one where it is like really well, yeah, there's one on the Paradise Moon which I've built up really, really well, apart from the fact that I glitched through half of a hillside, cliffside thing. That was annoying. Which is why I've kind of returned to this other base, because it's more on like flat ground, open air. I don't have to like build it into the side of a mountain, which then disappears for some reason. Although I am finding when I'm returning to my older bases that I did, well, when I started playing No Man's Sky, I am having to like dig them out for some reason. Like, some of the areas of these bases I have like built into the ground or built into a hill. And even though I carved it out then to make the base, I'm going back now and they're now back underground. I'm hoping this isn't like a common theme where if I leave this planet and go somewhere else, and then come back, it's going to be back underground for some reason. Because that'd be quite annoying. Because a lot of my builds do have like elements of underground work. Because I put a lot like my storage. You can get the big storage blocks that connect with the other various storage elements on different assets that you have, like your freighter, your Corvette class. They can all have these containers which all link. So if I put something in the container in the base, it'll also show up in that same container number on the ship or on the freighter. Is it a freight? Yeah, freighter. Freight ship? I don't know. Frigate. It's something like that. My head is absolutely mush today. So let's hop into No Man's Sky before it turns into any more mush. There is this whirring sound because I'm guessing daytime's just occurred, and it's my solar panels charging up the batteries. So it sounds like it's raining, which is actually very relaxing. Either that or... Well, it is raining. It just doesn't... It sounds like it's... It doesn't look like it's raining. Is this a glitch or... I don't know. Also, that is... You get some fantastic views. I just remembered one thing I forgot to do. I looked over the stream preview and I forgot to do this. I forgot to pull my green screen down. Also, for anybody asking, no, I haven't pried it up in here, so I've still got the things that block the green screen from going all the way down. There we go. That's down enough. Yes, right. Can't see it. Sorry, I forgot your stream. Why are you saying sorry, Mr. Brownie? Why are you having your... Oh, that's right. You rang me. I didn't realize you rang me. I didn't see it. I'm not wearing my watch, so it's not buzzed me. I took my watch off because it was... I don't know. It's irritating my wrist a bit today. I think... Like, the strap I've got is nice because it doesn't have like a lot of watch straps have like set points you can... That camera is tilted, so that's going to annoy me. It has like set points you can... What's the word? Just, set it to for like the tightness around your wrist. The one that I have, it's like a magnet along sort of like a metal strip, so it's wherever you want to put it. But because it's like the only way I can like describe this is it's like tiny chainmail. So sometimes the edges of it like catches on stuff. Or catches on my hairs or something like that. All I was going to show you my so-called light bites. Are they huge? Or are they absolutely tiny? It's taking the piss. Also, I just realised I'm wearing a Stormtrooper t-shirt, which is like brightly coloured with like splattered effects. Part of it is green, which is why you can see through me right now. He sent me a pic. Sorry, I just had the England score. How is Japan beating us? What the fuck's going on there? Those burgers are cute. So what's the thing on the left? I'm guessing that's like dessert. It looks like tiramisu or something. So yeah, sliders, spring rolls, and tiramisu. It's a good mix. A bit of fusion. That really is a bit of fusion. That's a bit of like American, a bit of Asian, and a bit of Italian. All cuisines in one meal. And all cuisines. Good variety. I didn't want the big meals. I mean, that's a pretty big meal. Okay, right, here we are. Here's my base. So that's what it started as. That one building there is what started. Then I decided, nah, we're making this bigger. It's got, like, so far, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings. The one that I'm stood on is now going to be my new home as part of all this. I don't know what I'm going to make this into. This might just be my sort of working area and storage area, because the bottom layer, which is the bit in the ground, has got the storage containers. Then the ground level, middle layer, whatever, that's got some of my what's the word? Like stations? So you can get different stations for weapons, science, agriculture, that sort of stuff. And the top one, it hasn't actually got anything in it just yet. As you can probably guess from that building, with the fact there's a lot of glass, that's a greenhouse, so that's where all the plants are going. There is some stuff already growing in there, which might already be grown. That's some big mushrooms, which are all grown as well. Why is everything like, you know... Do I need to explain? They all have a similar sort of theme and shape. No Man's Sky, Hello Games, have you got something to explain here? What is going on? But proud of myself, I called the room service all by myself. Okay. I mean, why don't you just go and eat it in the restaurant or by the bar or something? I have still got a lot of plants yet to grow. Also, there's like some newer plants that I have, which I don't seem to have the blueprint for to plant them. I also still have some more of these to put in, because I have the single ones, these ones, that I'm going to put on this side and on the opposing side above there, and maybe a few down here as well. So then we have enough of these to really get as much out of this as we can, and I might like sell them or something. Also have like a trade. I do have the trade terminal. Is it in here? No. Where is it? Somewhere. There. Galactic Trade Terminal. So I'm going to make that, stick it on a wall somewhere. And then easily sell stuff. Although I think the more of it I sell, the more the value decreases, because there's less demand for it, because you've supplied lots of it. I will probably put more solar panels up here as well, because I feel like I'm going to probably be needing more just yet. That's the wrong tool. I was wanting to use this. We just made a nice hole in the ground there. And then, yeah, it's going to go across. There's going to be like a little station over there as well. Maybe a lighthouse or something. Or some structure that's supposed to mimic one. And then, yeah, I'm going to probably add one or two more landing pads onto this. Because I feel like two's not quite reflecting the size of this base. It is more like a sort of compound at this point. It has got a protective wall around it, because there are, whilst there's not too much in terms of bad storms on this planet, there are a few predator, alien species, animals, things. There's not really sentinels, I don't think. I think that there is no sentinel activity on this one, which is one of the reasons why I chose it, because I have had planets where I built a base on it, but it's had high sentinel activity, and every time you walk out your feckin' door, you get seen by one of those little scanner drone things. And it's like, oh, the sentinels are now after you. Go fight them. It's like every 5 minutes. It just takes the mick. I keep looking up at this camera and seeing it's wonky. It's going to piss me off if I don't correct it. There we go. I need to get one of those, a little spirit level on the top of it. Because I'm alone and I couldn't watch you in Most Haunted. Wow. I'm being fought over with Most Haunted from my wife. Shocking behaviour, that. What else do I need? I think I haven't got this one at this place here. I don't actually know if I have the science one here yet either. But yeah, I'm definitely missing a few off this. Like there's, I have wheat, some form of wheat plant as well. I also recently got, it's like a inspiration of a chili plant. Also, another thing that I want to do is make another Corvette class, because I'm not quite happy with this one. When I was making these, I didn't realise like how much assets you use to build them actually reduces the amount of upgrades you can do to it with like these sort of things. As you can see, I've filled it. These things aren't. I need to figure out how to unlock those three. But it's just been filled so much by all these bits. I have taken some stuff off so I could put like the Indian drive and the cadmium drive. I think there's a third one. Was there a third one? Yeah, emerald drive. Those let you go to the different coloured stars. Because the standard stars, like the yellow stars, or sometimes they appear as like a light blue, depending on where you are. Somebody just hyperdrived in. I have no idea where. What the fuck? Oh, there. But yeah, the standard stars, they're typically like the light blue or the yellow. You then have red, pink or purple, and oh, is it blue? It's like a red or a pink, it's something like that. Sorry, I got sidetracks. More of a royal blue sort of colour, and then a green, and those give you more. I want to say exciting planets, but I don't think I've come across the Worlds 2 stuff. Or at least I've been trying to find a water world, because you get really deep waters on those, which can sometimes give you some cool creatures to come across. Even though I have thalassophobia, it makes absolutely no sense to me to try and do that. But I want to do it, because I want to see it. But I can't find any good water worlds. Like, sometimes they're literally called water world, and it's 99% covered with water. And should go, its ocean depth should be like a couple of thousand deep. I think the deepest ones I've come across have like 300-400. So it's definitely not been the right ones. At some point I will correct that cable as well. I'm not entirely sure how to do this wall bit yet either, because none of these have really given... Where's my silicate gone? I want it to be a sort of defensive wall. Also, I don't think this planet has much scrap, so I don't know if I can do the new thing where you get the truck and drive the truck around to pick up scrap. So I'm not sure what I was going to make this one into. Maybe a separate greenhouse or something. Right, storage downstairs. So I should probably call in my freighter just to check what the fleet's doing, because I think I did send some of them out on expeditions. I've not actually got loads of silica powder. Yes, I used to have like 3 full blocks of that. So 3 stacks of 9,999. Similar with Feral, I had at least 2. Now it's not 1 full stack, but nearly full. Pugnium? I don't even know how to actually pronounce it. I can't fucking speak today. I think you do use this for some planting some of the stuff, but I've got it in so much abundance. I don't know what to do with the rest of it. Frost. Where's my? I feel like I've got some more storm crystals. I don't know where. Because I think you use them to make the better warp drive fuel rod things. Oh yeah, I killed an animal before. It's one of the predator ones. Tell you what, we'll call him the freighter. See what those ships are doing. Such a badass freighter. Is it actually called freighter or is it frigate? Oh, it's freighter. It's just absolutely huge. So if I do make another Corvette class, I need to figure out a good name for it. So far I have the Prophecy of Dawn, I think. This one is the Ark of Apollo. So I need something of that sort of vibe and measure. You know, I can't call it Steve, it wouldn't quite live up to the other two. So many ships. It's ridiculous. I wish there was a way to like go take your fleet into a proper like fleet versus fleet battle. Just to see this fleet try and take something on. The amount of firepower that would be going on. Alright, just get us up to the bridge. At some point I should fix that. It's been burning for a while. Probably not good that it's burning. So it's not in here that I do it. It's through... Not that way. Wrong door. They make these things look way too similar. Yeah, there was something up with this fleet, with this freighter. There's like invisible bits. There's one around here somewhere that I keep walking into. I don't know what's causing them. Debrief fleet expedition. So which one's this? Because there's different expedition types that you can send them onto. I didn't speak to you. It keeps doing this. Like, if I say its command name, it will do nothing. If I'm just speaking normally, it's like, oh, did you say something? It's like, no, fuck off. This was the trade one. Geodesite. Lot of units. Get Nip, which I think is also more of a tradable item. I think it might be the expeditions which come back with more sort of resources. Distance covered 3,998. Sorry, 3,598 light years. Told you I'm tired tonight. I cannot read. Fleet command online. Debrief. It's a much shorter one. Oh wait, no, sorry. Oh yeah, the number didn't change. That's the bar. So this was a balanced one. So there's some pearl, some nanites. I could do with more nanites because you use those for buying some of the upgrade stuff. I don't really have any issue with currency right now. We've got 295 million units, and I only have 461 nanites. I will send some of these out on a new expedition once I've sorted these out. I also need to check what their conditions like. Sometimes they get damaged. See, this one was exploration. Alright, so maybe this is more data oriented. As well as some resource. Rare item. Adorned with ripe, juicy berries, this plant looks highly nutritious. Even the stems, firm and fleshy, look like they'd be a delight to eat. Lovely. A lot of currency. Oh, some cadmium. What have we got on this one? Debrief. This one was combat, okay. This might be more units. Not a lot of units though. I had a lot less stages, although it was a short trip, so to be expected. And then the last one, I don't actually know how I've got this, because I can't actually send out more than that many expeditions. Does it let you build as many of these as you want? It's just they can't all be utilized? Or do I need to upgrade my fleets or something? It's him that I speak to send more out. Hello, Captain Friend. Enjoy your stay for the fleet. I have charted new expedition routes. Combat 3-star difficulty rating. Good thing I have some S-class combats. Won't send them all. We'll give some Bs a bit of challenge. I'm hoping that doesn't get them screwed. 1-star combat. Can have an A class and a couple of B classes. Where are my raiders? Oh no, I do have some C class combats. I need to figure out how I can upgrade these some more. Also, a thing that they've added in recently, either that or I just have not noticed this for ages, you can actually go on these things. I thought you only could get close to them and communicate them through the communication system. But you can actually go on. It's definitely seems like a newer thing. Let's give them a couple of raiders. A balanced expedition, a trade expedition. Sort out the trade. I need a better couple of trade units. I'll send a combat one with them just to protect them. One more combat patrol. We'll stick the S on this. Get a couple of C's and then that raider. And balanced. Even though I don't think I have any combats left. They can have a couple of explorations. They can have a couple of industrials. Oh, I don't have any more. Let's send them with another exploration. Okay. So, customize appearance. Okay, I need to find out ways to unlock these. Base part upgrades. I think I do have. Never mind, I don't. Because I want to add a couple of salvage frigate modules. Unless I might have already put them away in storage. That's the thing. I feel like if you're on your freighter or if you're in a base and you're close to your storage units, really, I feel like it should have a radius where you can access them remotely. I'm proper. My head's fried. Trying to figure out how to get back onto my Corvette class, thinking, okay, why is it not landed here? You can't put the Corvettes inside there because they're too big. Although I do think they should, for the base building, I feel like they should add a Corvette class landing pad. I feel like that would be quite cool. I'm going to do a little bit of searching. Like I said, I want to upgrade my Corvette, or make a new Corvette. So I need to find a planet that has the scrap for it. Only is showing up as having scrap. That's high central activity. I can't be asked going in there. None of these have the right scrap. We might need to go and visit a different system. I hope it has fuel. So, what do these symbols mean? I've seen these symbols a bit recently, but I don't actually know what they mean. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the symbols there are either high sentinel activity or high pirate activity. This might be an outlaw system. That one is definitely an outlaw system. Yeah, the skull is definitely outlaw. It's just I don't know what the three little things mean. Are they in our guide? Getting around, making discoveries. It might be making discoveries. No? Smaller points of interest. That's not quite it. Outlaw systems. Why isn't there like a legend that shows you what each icon means? Oh well. I haven't been to that one. Let's go to that one. It's got a planet with two moons around it. I would like to get more bases on planets with moons. I feel like there's more opportunity there. But trying to find a nice... Shit. Combat maneuvers! Well, I don't know what that's trying to lock onto. Why is he going so slow? Was I not aiming at the right thing there? You're gonna tell me I was aiming at friendlies or something? Now they're all gonna be enemy against me. Oh, that definitely says pirate. I think it's just a pirate squadron. I don't think there's a freighter here. Or at least if there was, there'd be like a big boss-like health bar on the screen. I don't need to escape. I'm definitely outgunning these guys. I mean, they're barely moving either. Were you enemy? I don't know. So they each have a wingman, but the wingman doesn't show up as enemy for some reason. Or maybe it does, it just doesn't choose them as the next target. Got him. That's almost all of them. Yes. They'll thank me. Friend is Nanko, friend. Higekan Tuvalos Navgek Kajik from. How can I read fucking Alien better than I can read English? How does that work? That makes absolutely zero sense. Crew Baragagid is Viakelt. Apparently I'm part alien. The life form, who must be the captain of the freighter, looks greatly relieved. They gesture as if to welcome me aboard their vessel. I'm good, thanks. Unless you give me a reward. Oh, never mind. I do get a reward. Where is the landing? No. Am I actually... Is this the freighter? No, the freighter's over there. Don't crash into the freighter. They need to fix these things up a bit more so that we actually know... once we fly into it, it actually figures out we do want to land. Can't believe England are being beaten by Japan right now. Let's go see the captain. He's up in a big seat somewhere. Is it you? No. No, it's not you. It's you! Jesus Christ. I was turning around, it's just everything, everywhere looked the exact same. Friend, your help really overskick. And much ist jagen. I don't know why I'm making them sound a bit German. I'm saying the words very aggressively. Oh, request payment instead. Yeah, I don't need... I'm good, mate. I don't want your freighter. Mine's about 3 times the fucking size of this thing. Mine will split yours in half. Hey, 6'9". It's better than 6'7". No, no, we're not doing it. No, not being cringe. I am send keen. I feel like they just called me smelly. Unknown planet. I'm going to guess it's cold. Yeah, frostbound. It looked a bit cold. Where's the one that has all the moons around it? Or is that the one that we were just looking at? What are you? One second. I just realised something. So there's this bug with my capture card where it will for some reason shift the pitch down of the audio so everything sounds sort of demonic in some circumstances. Does that fix it? Yes, as you can hear, like that scanner sound is much higher pitched now. There we go. See, wait, what was that planet? I wasn't even paying attention. This planet is poisonous. Probably not where we want to go then. What are you? I'm guessing you're one of the moons. Oh. Gotta get the right angle sometimes when you're this like close between 2 planets. Yeah, this is moon. It is a high temperature moon. How does that make sense? Frozen planet, boiling moon. Seeing a big one with rings. That looks quite watery as well. Oh, it's a poisonous planet. What's this red thing? Which has a snowy cap. It's a grassy moon. It looks red from here with a very cold polar. I'm back and finished. How was the food? I'm intrigued. Is it an icy cap or is it like a massive tornado or something? Is there a huge weather system? Honestly, that could actually be a weather system. I'm intrigued by how this is going to be. Is the grass red on this planet? Seem a lot of weird looking structures. So I didn't even look to see. Did this thing have scrap? Am I just landing on the planet? That's going to be pointless to me. It is incredibly red. Oh shit. Barrel roll. I mean, it's a nice looking planet. Well, no, it's too red for me. It was very good, nice. Very good, very nice. Okay, land it over here. Nice big open area. Also, another thing I had worked on in between the last No Man's Sky stream and this one was upgrading my suit. So now I have all the blocks available on both sides. So I have full inventory storage and a full technology storage. Now what I'm trying to figure out is you can, like you can see here with the yellow, you can like link them. I can't remember what the proper term was. Boost them, enhance them or something. But if you put them in a certain order where they're sort of linked together, it's supposed to boost their benefits. But for some reason it's not doing it with all of them, because you can see here that these are yellow. They're all connected because they're the same sort of, they're to work with the same equipment. But like my life support ones, they're not doing the same thing. They're only blue, not yellow. I don't know if like you have to put them in certain areas on the thing. There's a knowledge stone there. Okay, we do have some technology modules, which, whilst they're handy, they're not what I'm after. Maybe there aren't any. Because I think you do have to look for the ones which have the certain listing in their description type. I do think while eating though, people would think I'm just in the other room like I am normally. What? I'm confused. What are you on about? Did I scan you? Am I not far enough out of the atmosphere? Oh right, you mean people like watching the stream? No, I didn't have any salvages. Salvages. Words not working. Let's go to another system. I don't think any of those actually had the salvageable scrap. That's a big one. Let's try that. I don't actually know what the max number of planets you can have in a system is. I'm gonna guess it's about 5, 6. Which is weird, seeing as our system has like 9. Depending on if you count Pluto still. Nope. That looks very barren. It's a molten planet and it does have salvageable scrap. Great. What do you have? Also have salvageable scrap and you're icebound. So it's either go to very hot or go to very cold. Would they think I'm just being cheeky saying room service? Nah. I think they got the gist that you're in Ota. Hey Bogdar, how you doing? It's an adjacent bonus so blocks are better than lines. Because then more touch each other. Oh. So I'm better like putting that in the middle and then having them around it? Do they all kind of have to stem from the original? Why does this feel like a Christmas planet? These snow sculptures look a bit like candy canes have been covered in snow. Give us a nice place to land. There we go. Sentinels remote, so there shouldn't be too many of them, but there will be some to avoid. Let's do a quick scan. Any salvageable? There is a couple over here. Which one's the closer one? Oh. Yeah, I'm going to make a new Corvette class. Probably a bit smaller than the other two I've got, so they don't use as much blocks. Either that or... I don't actually know if like the sort of sculpture blocks, if you will. I don't know if they actually count towards the technology blocks. on the freighters, the corvettes. So I might be able to use a lot more of those, so I still got like the aesthetic structure sorted. Also, that's the things where you can get the new truck thing. In lines, they only touch the size of the previous one. In blocks, they touch each other. Okay. So I'm better. How many can you have for each thing then? Like these look like they're doing. I don't know if yellow is the top. I mean, I'm gonna guess yellow is the top, seeing as like the top ranking is S, and that's yellow. So I have the different protection things. Which I don't think actually any of those are linking. Technology supercharged. Okay, with these? Why is only that one getting supercharged? Why aren't the other ones getting supercharged? The outline just shows they are joined, so what does the blue outline mean? Because these have a blue outline. But they don't say they're supercharged. Whilst this one says it's supercharged. By high voltage nanowires in this slot. What? I'm proper confused by this. Same, just a different tech. Oh, right. Okay, so the colour's not related to how well it's supercharged. It's more just is a linking of that style of tech. So if I put that next to that, would that make that supercharged? No, that actually took it away. Oh, it's so confusing. How cold is it? A lovely minus 55. That's a bit cold. Put the 3 bits in like a shape. Like that. So why does that only supercharge one of them? Do I need to put one in there and then they'll supercharge all of them? And if so, why does that supercharge all of these? Because all of these are like environmental protection sort of things. I mean, they're both thermal. I will figure this out at some point. And I thought connecting this with like the thermal, the hazard and the shield. Okay. I'll get my head around that. I need to get a lot more upgrades anyway. I'm trying to find more of the S-class ones. So I have got my multi-tool where, again, it's got like... So I need to change these to be more like that. That one's supercharged. At some point I need to fix that as well. I need to go... I have got a couple of planets I know of that have inverted mirrors. There's a couple of blocks I still need to get on that one as well. I also need to get unlock more of the appearance aesthetics for my character. I got a new backpack because before I had the one with the wings. Now I've got one it's got sort of like a more detailed backpack. You do that with all the tech and all the things. Okay. I will once I've got more of them installed, I'll try and suss out the best route for them. Okay, it might not be working for me as much because I just haven't got as optimized all my tech yet. I need to buy some more tech. You, because you're going to try and slap me. Whoops. Okay, we got 2 pieces. I should have actually have... When did I pick you up? I must have picked that up from... Maybe that's when I did the expeditions. Maybe one of those had a... But yeah, I should have emptied my inventory before setting off. Because collecting these things does quickly fill your inventory because you get all different random Corvette class parts. And sometimes get up to like 3 different parts in a single container. The moment the phase beam is overpowered on the Corvettes. I don't know if I have the phase beam on mine. I have the unless it's the... I don't think it's the lasers that I've got. Is it, where is it? So I've got the missiles and... I don't think my lasers are showing up on here. Oh, photon cannons, that was it. I don't think I have a laser on my Corvette. Sorry. Phase beam. Nearly missed that one. It's right next to me. Small vent, which I already have a few of. Cargo pod, which actually I don't think I utilise much because they look a bit ugly. I'm a bit basic when it comes to building my ships. I want them to look nice, not necessarily perform best. A Corvette is the only ship I use on the phase on. It cuts through the lasers, other ships like a knife through butter. That sounds insane. But yeah, the weapons I've only really used on the ships is the photon cannons and the missiles. How do you get the... Do you have to like get an upgrade, a technology upgrade for your photon cannon to make it a phase beam? Because I think when I'm putting the weapon systems on them, I'm only seeing the photon cannons and the rockets. I don't think I see a phase beam. Either that or it's just a much rarer item which I have not come across yet. Fucking hate those plants. They seem to be on pretty much every planet I go to. That and the fly trap ones. The massive Venus traps. This one's quite a way underground. Is this in a cave? It was in a cave. Oh, game, you're doing me in here, right? I can't fucking dig. Is this bedrock? Oh, he stood me over. I got a part from it. That takes the piss. Okay. Where's the hole that I came in through? There it is. If you don't have to install the main tech, you buy in the anomaly. Okay. The game duped me there. I hate it when that happens. It has happened a few times. More when I've been looking for the technology modules. Actually, my inventory. I could probably do another 2, maybe 3 containers. Now I'll call in my Corvette to drop off a load of these items. But yeah, I'm hoping one of the big updates that they're working on is maybe having cities generate on planets, because whilst the planets are somewhat cool to explore, I feel like if you came across a massive city and it was populated with all different aliens that you can interact with, that would be awesome. Also, yeah, space fights with fleets. Which I know, like, you can come across the random ones where it's a pirate freighter attacking a fleet, or a pirate squadron attacking a fleet. But if I could come across... If I could move with my fleet and come across an enemy fleet and there's a big galactic fight that goes on, that would be cool. A tip for getting the Corvette bits easier is to mark the spot where it is from the ship, then use the ship to dig it up by shooting it. Oh. You can use the scanner in the, not the scanner, the visor. You can use that on the ship, can't you? I keep forgetting about doing that sort of stuff. I mean, I think with the smaller ships, not the Corvette ones, I'm pretty sure you could do that sort of thing, because I think I did that for a little while when I was getting the technology modules. But I think I just completely forgot about that for the Corvette. That sounded like a frigate or something. Yep. And there's some... just the one. A lone traveller. Either that or he's with the frigate. Whew. When you're in the roof of the hotel and it's so goddamn hot up here and I can't get the aircon to blow cold properly, I can open the skylight but it's noisy. Sounds like you got the best room in the place. Maybe he is with it. Sticking around it. Is that a new design of one? I don't think I've come across that style before. Is that thing floating? No, that might just be on a... No, the thing is floating. Okay. That's some new alien technology right there. Five, six, 3, that one's closer. Just get out your pilot seat, scan mark spot, then fly to it and fire at the ground, then repeat it. It's a lot quicker. I feel like the constant getting in and out of the seat would be tedious. You bang your head on certain areas of the room. Okay, it's that small. It's a knowledge stone over here. I guess that will be the other downside of doing it with the ship, is you don't come across like the random things like knowledge stones, or I guess if you came across a building you could stop and just, because buildings would appear a bit more noticeable. More tedious than getting out of ship and running. Yeah, but whilst you're running, you'll come across things like knowledge stones and alien species and all that sort of stuff. How close are you? You're quite close. So are you the one that I checked before, and it's the one that's... I think that was down there. I'm losing track of where I am. That's a proper whirring. Shit myself if that thing just like broke open and it was a massive alien thing. Yeah, I also feel like we need more like big alien species. Maybe they're on the Worlds 2 stuff, which I haven't come across yet, I don't think. Or if I have, I've done it unknowingly. But I feel like a lot of the aliens come across are kind of samey after a while. I feel like we need some sort of big, unique sort of things. I mean, you do get the worms. They're kind of cool at first, then they get a bit boring after a while. Because they don't actually do anything against you unless they've changed them since the last interacted with one. Because if you're standing on a part where they like come out of the ground at, they literally just go through you. There's no physics to them. Have you had a rock you shoot and it gets up and runs away? That gives you a jump? I don't think I have. On the one where it's, I don't know if this is the right term, like the glitch planet or the shards planet or something. I've come across the ones where the alien species looks like the shards, but it keeps like burrowing under the ground. Yeah, I need to get the yeah. Sorry, I'm fucking knackered today. Let's get the shipping. I definitely feel like I've given this thing too many engines. Is that my fault? No, work. Just been working too long. I've had a day off. That's why I can't wait for this weekend, where it's a nice long weekend. Even there, I'm trying to figure out what the hell am I doing in the ship. Also, we had like this afternoon we had a meeting from 2 till like 4:15, and I was like, oh my god. I mean, it was a good meeting. It was helpful and everything. But it was just like, Jesus Christ, that was long. So now I do need to go on there because I got some of that animal stuff on me. And plant stuff, that's everything that goes in there. Forgot any of the ones? Cargo bulkhead. Challenger module harvested from remains of an abandoned freighter found floating in space may also be salvaged during free expeditions. Increasing its inventory capacity. Apply your freighter's upgrade terminal. Okay. I have got a container for that sort of stuff. All these, they're for trading. Yeah, this is my trading one. Also, trading and like some other little bits. Because I need to actually fix one of these up. I have got loads of these, but I haven't actually got around to fixing one up. I'm going to sit that in there for now, whilst I figure out what to do with it. Building. I do have some of those there in here as well. Crafting and trading. There for trading. Trading. 900,000 in total. Crafting and trading. Trading. I think that's all the trading stuff. Okay. Stick that there for now because I don't know where there's space for it. Did I put... I'll just stick that in the refinery because that turns into ferrite dust anyway. And the upgrades go in here. Tidy this up a little bit. There we go. Which way did I come from? Why does my guy like feel like he stood sideways a bit? Is it? Oh, I think this is throwing me because I think I'm on the side of a hill. I'm looking at that thing thinking, is that thing actually like proper flat? But I think it's also on the side of a hill. Hoping those aren't the ones that were underground. Well, the one that got stuck, I mean. But I did wake up at 4 a.m. with backache. Yeah, but at least you will get a better night's sleep without me. Yeah, I'll hold bed to myself tonight. What the fuck are you? Some sort of jellyfish. I can stand on top. Oh, what the heck? Where did the other one go? No, he's... Did he disappear for a second then or something? There we go. How you doing? You kind of remind me of the Flood from Halo. That first time playing that as a kid, that did freak me out. I think it was more like the combination of it being in a dark ship and the creepy music. Also the fact that I was like 8 or something. Detour into this knowledge stone on the way past. Yeah, at some point I do need to get the truck set up and do those. So I don't actually know what you do with the scrap that you find, if it's just some sort of trading item or if you can break it down into different resources. I'd also probably have to find a good planet that has them to then build a base on. Because I think a lot of the planets that I have bases on are the earlier planets, or I don't know if they spawn the newer stuff in. Don't know how that works. Why does that feel like a great thing to have like a jump on? Because you can get like, I think it's like a sort of space racing car thing. Is that Ambassador class? Good, that's the sort of stuff I want, because that's the nicer ones. Although I do like the, I think it's a Thunderbird class or something, for my storage. It feels a bit more, kind of gives it that Star Warsy vibe of like the Millennium Falcon. Because I feel like that the storage area on that also had that sort of, don't know what's the right term for it. Sort of like rogue. I I don't want to say poorly built, but what would be the proper descriptive word for it? Rustic? What? Why did it? The other thing that you heard about before, Bogtar? It's just like they look different, but they are different because the other ones are photon cannons. This is face beam. So maybe they are rare. Because I think that is the first time I've got one. Well, first time I've noticed it. I cannot see any others. Let's travel for a little bit. Also, I've not actually built my own of the more like standard ships. I've only ever sort of... Well, there's one that I started with because I think I got the like not collector's edition, the like ultimate edition, whatever it was called, when No Man's Sky first came out, and it gave you like the iconic ship at the time that's on the cover of the game. I have one of those, but I haven't properly done it up. And the other ones I've sort of like traded with. No, I have one which you get from doing the. I don't even remember what the quest is called. It's like one of the more unique ships, where it's a lot higher value. I got 2 of those, or maybe 3, and then I sold one that gave me like 50 million for it. I might have sold the second one as well. A minor settlement. I'm still not seeing. Oh, there. But yeah, you can build them from scratch. I've just never actually got around to it. All the weapons will fire from any of the cannons, etc. Same as the main ships, but with the Corvette, the different ones you put on are like mods you add to main tech. Okay. See, I'm pretty sure there's one of those I've noticed. I may have come across others because I've spent a lot of time sort of just going around searching for these parts. In this main aim of building a new Corvette. I just whilst I've been sort of searching through, I haven't really been analysing what I've been getting. You know, I'd have like a lot of time when I'm not streaming, I will have like YouTube on whilst I'm gaming, or like a Netflix film or something like that. So sometimes I'm not properly paying attention to the games. I'll be playing like No Man's Sky or something, and I'll just be running aimlessly, going from like container to container, and just, you know, keep turning to see the other monitor and watch whatever video is on at the time. I actually watched the first episode of The Pacific again the other day. Because we have Sky TV, and now part of that you get HBO, which The Pacific is on, as well as a lot of other things. Game of Thrones, I think, was one of them. So I can actually properly watch that now. But yeah, I've watched the Pacific ages ago. I don't actually know if I watched every episode. So I'm going to watch through that again. And then I'll try and give Game of Thrones another go. Because I tried watching it. Come on, it was like 3 years ago or something. I got maybe like 3 or 4 episodes in, and I was so confused because they throw a lot of different characters at you and situations at you in that first few episodes. Because you're trying to like figure out all the different families and houses and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I tried watching the first few and I was like, oh my god, I'm so confused. Who's who? Why do they not like them? Why are they trying to kill each other? Aren't they supposed to be brother and sister? Why are they doing that? But I do want to watch it. So, if it's on HBO, which I think it was, or at least the spin-offs were, I will try and properly watch it this time. Let's recharge this. I do not have this stuff to recharge it with. Okay. That's going to be an issue, because I am getting cold. Let's see if this works. This works on other planets. Yeah. No. It said they were stabilizing. Okay, never mind. I don't think the lower I go, the better it gets. No. It doesn't. Okay. Rip. Yep, I can see through the ground.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Give us a break from the cold. Let's go find a different planet. First of all, let's put this stuff away. No, didn't mean to put you in there. Actually, I could go up to the space station on this system and drop those bits off. For all of them, it was worth it. I will try. How many seasons was it? Like 6 or something? Yeah, I have watched the Pacific before. It's just ages ago, and I can't really remember it all. I've watched Band of Brothers like 3 or 4 times. That's a great series. 8, okay. Also, I've started watching Dragon Ball Super. Because again, I think I've seen a few episodes of it. But not many. Dragon Ball Z, I saw like, I'd say 90% of that one. Dragon Ball, I don't, maybe 1 or 2. But that was much older. Let's grab those items. Here's where I found out I've already got like 3 phase beams or something. Where's my phase beam? Here. Do I have any of those? No, never mind. That was actually my first one. See, I've just got a few bits. I mean, it looks like there's absolutely tons here, but majority of them is like 1 or 2 for each thing. Some of the ones where I have lots, it'll be like the lower class stuff. I saw one where I had 9. Which I think it was more like a structural item. Don't think I've used that one before either. It looks like a minigun. Or have I used that one? That might actually be the one that I have on this ship. No, never mind. It's not the one that I have on this ship. Why is it telling me about... I've already come across these things, haven't I? Alright, let's go to a different system. Saying that, what's my fuel? It's recharging.
Technology recharge.
Are you a water planet? No, still corruption, okay. Aggressive sentinels as well. Don't say it has... It's got a scrap, hasn't it? I don't want to be pissed off by sentinels. A blighted planet. What's the third one? A rainy planet. Again, high sentinel activity and there's not showing us having scrap. Boring. If one of those was a water world, I might check it out. But why do you have the icon on if I haven't visited you yet? Maybe somebody else has visited it. The sheer scale of this game really baffles me. There's only 2 planets in it. That's a bit more like it. Just see the 2 big gaps in it where I took some of the pieces out so I could actually add some upgrades onto this. Blue. Parched planet, okay. Aggressive sentinels though. Lifeless. That sounds fantastic. These look very watery. Fleet is coming in. Yeah, somebody else. Cat rat attack. Okay. Somebody's been here. You the one that I scanned already? Yeah. There is a third one somewhere. I think it's behind this planet. Not third one, like a 6th one. What we're on about? Oh, got too close. That's the only Euclid galaxy. Only another 255 to go. Yeah. Just, you know, absolutely tons of them. Jesus, you are a good distance from the rest of them. Torrid. Nothing really on it either in terms of scrap and stuff. What is on you? I've already visited you. Why have you got that mark on you? Trying to find ones where they got a few more planets to search through. I've got a better chance of finding a suitable planet if there's more options. That looks cold, although I am on the dark side of it. High radio soul sucker. Actually, what else do I have? No scrap. No scrap. That looks incredibly cold. Yep. It has scrap on it. Also high sense activity. It's kick-ass again. And it is cold. There's one more behind this one. Glacial. You're also cold and no scrap. Could go through that and go through the wormhole. I'll put it somewhere new. Or potentially somewhere new. You watch, you'll put me in a place I've already been to. Getting comfy. Rohovsk. Black hole discovered. We're going for it. I feel like they could have given it a different animation rather than just a standard sort of warp drive animation. Like they could have gone like stretching us or something. What is that? Is that the moon or is that a fucking asteroid or a moon? Here's a moon. We travelled over 1 million light years. Oh, looks like it got a lot of water. Poisonous planet. It has got salvageable words. It's a reeking planet. I might try that one. Surround the bits with the Corvette if the planets have high sense also bad weather. True. I need to add one of those beams on there. Because I don't think the... I could try what the rock is. I don't know if the photon is quite as effective at taking down ground. Although then again, it does take out asteroids. I may have come down in the wrong sort of area. I might struggle mining on this. There's a tree. First I thought that big fucking green thing was like some sort of alien. Although these trees are pretty creepy looking. Yeah, I might be better on the other planet. Either that or finding a larger landmass on this one. Oh, okay. Which one was the other one that had them on? Nope. That'll... Poisonous planet. No sensors then. Sounds good. Oh, Jesus. Just 2 more days of work this week. I wonder if anybody's actually tried like doing this sort of travel to a different system. I wonder if it's actually possible, if it would take too long. It would probably take too long. This planet looks lovely! Lots of balls! Okay, what we got? We could mark multiple things at once. So this goes. Okay. There we go. Did I only get one piece? No, 2 pieces. Yeah, just the 2. Cargo capsule. Oh, come on. There we go. Dirty gear. How much is that one worth? Oh yeah, this is just going to put them all in here, isn't it? Dirty gear. Actually, that's really cheap. They're both quite cheap. I've had some of these which come out in like 1 to 2 million. Feels a bit feels a bit too easy. Feels like I'm cheating. Why is it not scanning anything else in front? Is there nothing out there? Nope, it's not picking up on anything. What is that noise? That's usually like an alert sound, isn't it? What is it alerting me to? Again, what? Where's the music? Well, I swear I've heard that in the game before. Oh, I hate how it does that. You just miss it ever so slightly, you place a beacon down. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, wrong type. That thing looks ridiculous. I got 2 of them. Okay. That looks massive. Wait, what is that piece? Don't think I've come across that one either. Peaceful caroling for Corvette class starship designed to streamline and protect core ship components. I don't get what that noise is trying to tell me. Okay, let's head to the system's space station. I should have enough parts now to make an alright new Corvette class. Although I'll need to make sure I get out the resources I need to build the storage containers. Think how long that would have taken on foot to collect them all? Yeah, it is quicker. It wasn't as tedious as I thought it was going to be. Because I feel like the animation for getting out of the seat is longer for the Corvette ships than it is for a standard ship. I might be wrong. That's not what I'm looking into. That.
Technology recharge.
This isn't an outlaw system, is it? This looks a bit sort of rugged? No, rugged is not the right word. I don't know what the right word is. Jagged? Yeah, that should hopefully be enough parts for me to build something nice. Okay. Before I do that, let me just check what I need to make the storage containers. I'm hoping it's just like ferrite dust. It's not. Metal plate and microprocessors. Fortunately, I do have plenty of these, so that should cover me to get the first few at least. Design and assemble Corvette starships. Create new Corvette. How many can you actually have? Is it just endless as long as you have the resource for it? Right. Let's start off with the ground system. I do kind of prefer these rather than that. Because that's actually, even though it looks quite big, it's actually pretty small. Or do I go with this one because I haven't used this one before? Don't know if there is a limit. I have 5, so this will be my 3rd. I have the Prophecy of Dawn, the Ark of Apollo, and then this one, whatever this one's going to be named as. I do look quite like this one. So maybe this, 2 of these at the back, 1 of these at the front. We'll start off with, I need waterways, so I'm trying to visualize this now. So it's going to go into one of these, I think. Oh, I need to put some on the ground first. I don't want that one. Right, okay. We'll start from the front back. I'm hoping I've given myself enough space there. Structural hull plating. So, yeah, do these actually use any of the blocks? Have you watched any Corvette building stuff? No. No, I just freewall it. Yeah, do these actually like affect the technology slots, or are these purely sort of like visual aesthetics? Flip it. Ambassador walkway. Try watching some. They show you to build how to glitch build them. What does glitch building them do? I've only got a Titan class. So I think I have on the Prophecy of Dawn. I think it looks a bit untidy in it. I did prefer the cockpit from the Ark of Apollo. No, that wasn't supposed to go there. Actually, no, that does work. Sit on the back. And then we'll put Thunderbird classes on the sides here, because these will be our storage areas. I say I'm going to try and keep this smaller. This is going to end up being like the same size as the Ark of Apollo. I'm putting them in the right spot though. Okay, so each one of these can have like be a doorway. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I don't put a doorway, I used to build really cool designs. Okay, I've seen some when I've been into the Space Anomaly. Like some guy made a dragon-looking one. Maybe we stick one there, so that we can have like crew living areas, and then we'll do a bedroom, eating area, maybe like a plants room or something. So that should be enough for those. Now I need some jets, some engines, thrusters, whatever they're called. They look kind of cool. Should I get them to come out further? That is huge. That thing is massive. Oh yeah, I also need to put some the ground pieces, actually no, side pieces. These. Why the fuck didn't you attach yourself? Yeah, this needs to come out further. Give it a wing. I don't get this, so it sits. There we go. Jesus. Although, do it that way and put another one on top. These small vent. That is small vents. That isn't fucking small. Where is that? That thing is ridiculously big. That's what she said. Couldn't help myself for that one. It fucking lined up well too. Way too easily. Would it look better on the back? I'm going to try and cover them up, if I can. This is going to look ridiculous, I think. Sometimes it takes me like 2 or 3 attempts to get a nice looking one. Wish you could phase it into the other one. Yep, might look okay. Although I kind of want to put the guns maybe on them. These are engine covers. I need a more of a flat one to put on there. So they might look better going off the back. Yeah. Swap these around. Sit that up there. Please tell me I've got 2 of these. Where do they go? Yeah. I've got 3 of these. Okay, that seemed better. Do feel like I need to make these come out a bit more. Yeah, it's all a bit too in line on the back here, so let's see if I can put something on that. Is there a smallish piece that would go on the back of that? There we go. That works, I think. I think these actually might have been made to go with these. Also, but Boxer, do you know a good way of making like a tail? Is there like a good wing-looking thing which I can put straight up? I won't stick that one straight up, I don't think. I do often like putting these on the front. Might work. And I'll leave that for later. I do need the gun systems as well. Is it the gun system just on top like that, or for a sec I thought that was fitting nicely. Maybe if I go for a wider one. There are ways to do it, but it involves glitching, building, not done it myself, but seen it. Okay. It's annoying that we have to glitch it to make it do that, even though, like in so many different sci-fi programs like Star Wars and stuff, you see many of these things having tails. I need to improve this top bit. So I could probably put that behind here and then cover it. That looks a bit ugly. Where there is, that one might work. And then stick maybe this behind. Doesn't look fantastic, but it might work for now. If only that big piece was like some sort of cannon. The annoying thing is it comes off there. I need something that's like in between the two. This work? Again, it goes too far. Let's say you missed a lot of the cool building bits that you got with the Corvette Expos. Corvette Expos? What are the Corvette Expos? That'll do. Ish. Again, it's not fantastic, but unless I can fit some of these on the sides to cover up that mess. Actually, just cover it up quite nicely. I got a sort of one. I think that's literally the same piece. I think I am mixing. Oh, fuck's sake, I've only got one of those. I mean, I could trade to get one. Is that the one I was just messing with? I think it was. How many of these do I have 2, I could do it with this for now. I'll change it later. That doesn't look too bad so far. On PC there's a mod you can get that allows you to run all the expos you missed. Oh, expeditions. Oh, right, okay. Well, they're like timed events, you mean? That doesn't fill enough that space. Alright, okay. When it's only just finished. I don't even pay attention to these things. No wonder I miss them. I do feel like it needs to come out a bit more at the sides. I need bigger wings. The wings aren't great that they give you. These are the wings that I can't even put outwards like a wing. That's such a, I mean, I've only got one of them as well. I mean, the closest thing to a wing is that. It's not great. The way is just to use these and get these to come out. I wonder. Is there a small set? Might work. It does overlap it a little bit. I think that looks a little silly. Take those back off. If I got one of these, how would it look? Again, a little odd. The expos normally run for about 6 weeks. There are 4 or 5 each year. Then the last year's are rerun over Xmas, but cut down over 2-week periods for each one. Okay, so I might have to try and do it at Christmas then. I'll have forgotten by then. It's too bulky. Oh, trying to find the right bits. Thermal grill are making this thing into like a fucking sports car. Although I do need to put a piece on the front there. Is it too same? We'll try that. No. Of course, I only have one. I only have one of those as well. I got 5 of these, but they look fucking shite. This is not looking how I wanted to. I've made it like too blocky around this bit. Would the thinner one fit on the end of that? Would it even let me put it on the end of that? No. That's what I mean, like the wings look shit. I mean, I get... Well, these aren't actually supposed to be wings. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Bogtar. I appreciate it. Oh, that's because that's an extra piece which I don't have yet. What can I put on the front of that to... Maybe one of these? Yeah, that fits alright. But again, I need an extra one of these as well. So I might be able to trade some of the parts I don't want to get those. Could do wider pieces on. Why did this make me think of fucking TIE fighters? Just make a mini Corvette and stick these on them. Turn it into a little TIE fighter. How is that a wing? Well, look, how is that phasing through the other stuff? Fuck's sake, I can't stick anything on the side of it. That is so annoying. Okay. Yeah, they definitely need better wings. Or am I supposed to like link a few of these together to make it look more like a wing? Or is it once this thing goes up, does this unfold? Because I know there are some elements on something like them ships where once you get them airborne or spaceborne or whatever, they sort of unfold. So if that one unfolded, that would look kind of cool. Module stabilizing the vessel during atmospheric flight. She's saying that. Do I actually have any wings on this yet? Should I be adding some just to make them a little bit more maneuverable? Because they do have stats. Why can't I flip this the right way? Guess I can't have this upside down. Did that work? That was a bit weird. I've only got one of those. Although that doesn't look too bad there. I feel like it does kind of line up with this. Although, how many of these? I got two of these. Maybe I put those in front of them. That might give me more space to then attach the cannons below them. So that one doesn't line up perfectly, but can I stick? Can I flip a cannon underneath? Where is the cannon? There. That does work. Okay. And it properly fits on it. Right, we might do that then. Where's the piece? There it is. Okay, so again, these bits aren't looking great though. Do I bring it out, move that up here, and then my car go upstairs? Kind of mess with the flow of it. I'm guessing that actually is supposed to go with that or something. That doesn't really line up. It's so I can't stick that on the front of it. Can I stick you on the sides? No. Why does this shit have to be so temperamental? That doesn't look as nice. That looks janky. I want it to like line up middle with that. I'm being very finicky with this. I will eventually get this right. There's no way this is going to look right. You never know. You might surprise us. No. No, it doesn't look right. Let me guess. Oh no, this is attached onto the side of it. But it also looks very disconnected. Oh, this is doing my head in. These don't even line up nicely. I only have one of those. Why can't I get you to now go the right way? Finicky. Still not quite happy with it. Or do we just stick that on it? If that's stuck out sideways, it might look a little better. But it doesn't. Why can I? Why can't I have this coming out sideways? Okay, what if I change it up a little bit and went for that one to come out the side? And of course you can't stick anything onto this. Not the way that I want it to anyway. I want it to come off there. I've only got one. Although, did it that way? Actually, no, not that way. Again, you can only have these one way. And then got... Where is it? Can I stick them on? It's a bit different, that might work. Maybe if we got these pieces and connected them up there. It's not fantastic. With a lot of my cover, I'll be able to find one I like the shape of in the tutorials and change it to suit my taste after it, but it helps with the main frame of the ship. I kind of know what, like in my head, I can figure out the design I want. It's just trying to get the parts to line up in the way that I want them to. Like I need this to also sort of curve round more, and so it's not so straight on the edge. So I might get this to come out a bit more, then stick those on. But I'll need to trade for more of these parts. So let's get a bit more of the curvature on the sides going first. Which it might be that I need to get a load of these, so that it's not coming out too much then. And then the block will come out. Okay, so I need another like 4 of these or something. Oh, I need to put something underneath there. Maybe this. Yeah, that works. Yeah, getting the bits how you want them most times can be done. But yeah, again, with the glitch building, you need to watch some to see how, what I mean. Yeah, I mean, if I can avoid the glitch, because I feel like if I do that, it's going to end up breaking it at some point. I think it's too big. Fuck it. It's being too temperamental. also feel like this is going to be too big. That one doesn't really cover the side enough. Tried that one already. Again, doesn't really cover the side enough. That's too big. Six small one, I think. Nope. Maybe? Well, it doesn't really line up nicely. Right, so it does look a bit messy. Yeah, I could do with them sitting around a bit better. Maybe if I can get some of these, they might work. Okay, store design for later. I'll try and remember all the bits I need here. I will end up forgetting. Purchase new modules, trade for advanced modules. I do also want to get a better cockpit, but I'll check out the interior of that cockpit first. Because if it is the one I'm thinking of, then it's not my preferred one. None of those. None of those, I don't think. Nope. Let me guess, the bits that I'm after won't even be in here or something. Get comfy. In for a nice platform. Nope. That might work in some... I don't know. Let's just get the bits I've... That's one of them. So I want to get 2 of those, I think it was. Trade it for something I don't want. Wow, that's not going to do anything. What's the wing going to give me? Right, let's try it. Nope, of course you don't. There we go. So that's those 2 pieces. Then we wanted some of these, I think it was. So what if we went on the 5? Likely. Low. These are the really good ones. Okay, and then I need the slim ones, which are these. So let's get 5 of those. Likely. Moderate. Good. There was something else. We needed some of the fuselage bits, didn't we? Wherever they are going to be. Well, are they going to be in like rare? Was it that one? No. Was it that one? Was it that one? Shit. I think it was that one. So yeah, we want a few. Let's go 5. Oops. Wow, okay. 1 reactor. That would probably cover it. Never mind. There we go. Are you taking the piss? Was that actually any higher? I don't think that was any higher. That's definitely not. Let's put that back in. 32. So that reactor does take us up quite a bit as well. Where has it gone? So it's these I could probably do something a bit better. Give them 2 Titan class cockpits. Right. There we go. Getting the bits. Wait, I don't know. It's not a glitch in the true sense of glitch building, but it's putting pieces down first to be able to change them ways they should not fit on the. Okay. So like you put them down and then attach them to something, and then when you rotate the other piece, it rotates the attached piece or something. I think I've seen that kind of thing done with like Fallout 4's building, settlement building stuff. I will have forgotten something, so we'll probably end up going back into that at some point. But first, let's put on these new pieces. So I think that was one that we were going to put here. Yeah, that definitely lines up better. We were going to put the slim one on top, which is already set up on this side. And then fuselage, or whatever they're called, these. Put these on the sides. Was this how we were doing this, or was it that way? I can't fucking remember. Let me guess, I haven't got another one to take them out. But, oh no, I do. Is that gonna look... How was I doing this? I can't fucking remember. I think. Annoyingly, it leaves some stupid looking gap in it. Right, real life stuff to do. Catch you again. Have fun. No worries, Bogtail. Thank you again for the follow. I do appreciate it. My next live will be tomorrow, but we're doing Battlefield 6. So yeah, I don't just do No Man's Sky. What have I... Oh. That looks a... Does that look better, or does that just look shit? I'm so critical of my own designs. Oh yeah, I did. I think I forgot to get one of these, didn't I? And one of those. Did I? Yeah. I don't particularly say I'd like it. I need to find a nicer way of doing this. If I got quite a flat piece that maybe I could stick underneath here. Let me guess, if I stick this on, can I attach on the sides? For a sec I thought that was working, but I think it's actually just attaching to the top of that block. No. Wasn't what I was trying to fucking do. Please tell me that saved it. Yeah, it did. I don't feel like that looks like a wing. Maybe that looks a bit better. So I need... Let me guess, I don't... Oh wait. There's an easy way of doing this. Duplicate. Yeah, I don't have another one of these. For fuck's sake. Smaller pieces. I have enough of these to make this a little bit more rounded. I don't get... Oh, there we are. I don't get how the flipping works, but... Right. Can we attach these underneath? No, I don't think we can. Actually, no, that's not going to work, because... What if we tried this with something else? Stick that underneath. Can we stick... Have I already run out? Okay. Maybe. We'll see how this goes. Do I turn this one down again? Oh, delete the wrong thing. I spent like the past hour just building this fucking thing. Why is it that far over? I wish I was like, you could put it on the in-between so it's just sitting over a little bit. Where are we? Okay. I'm starting to like it a little bit better now. It's looking a little nicer. Plus, actually, I might be able to stick a window on these now. That might make them less locky. I don't think you can do windows from here, can you? Oh, you can. But I'm not holding this stuff to do them. Yeah, I think a window on there would actually make that look better. So, do we have any small engines that would maybe fit on the bottom? Stick one of these on. Don't work. No, not really. Again, it needs to be in between. It's like there it's too far forward. I think. Or is that actually right? No, I wouldn't say. No. Stick these fucking massive things on the side. See, if I had not them. These might work. They didn't look like it was floating off the side of it. That might work. We have got two. If they were a slightly more flush into the side though, it would look a bit better, I think. That might be what they can do. We've got the shields, right? They're still in here, aren't they? Underneath this bit. I think they're in there somewhere. We need to stick in like some of these technical bits. Air purifier. Fuel rods. And I need to get these two bits. And then I think that might be everything. And then we can do the colour scheme of it. Although I might just try fiddling with one bit. Does that look ridiculous if you stuck that on that? This might be overdoing it a bit. Oh yeah, that was the other piece I needed. I need another one of those. Okay, so I need one of those, one of those, one of those, and I think that's it. And then we need to name it. Right, store design for later. I'm not going to remember all these again. Purchase modules, trade for advanced. And then, yeah, after all that, I need to test what. I don't think I'll go for that one because it does look a bit ridiculous. But maybe this one, the Thunderbird one, because it does look quite nice. The exterior and the interior. One of those. Although, actually, we could try getting a couple of these just to see if they fit better. I can't remember how big they are. That will do nothing apparently. 3%. All these better than those. How are they? There's 5 of them as well. Moderate. You're not going to take no. Of course you are. That. Right. Okay. There's 2 of those. We needed none of them. Need one of these. We need. Nope. Nope. Is it one of these? I think it was one of these. And finally, one of those joint parts. these, I think.
Product received.
Right. I'm hoping that's everything. Where that one goes in there. Then that piece goes on the front of it. Oh yeah, the wing goes in here. I wonder if we could fit a window in that. Maybe this one. That might work. And then we'll stick windows down here, but they'll be these pieces. I should. Though then again, these are cargo bays. That won't work down there. Fuck. Oh yeah, we're going to test those engines as well. That. Oh, how big is it? No, that's too big. Okay. We'll leave it with them. Unless we flip these around so that the living area is down here and the cargo's upstairs, it's not as easy to access. So you come in, there'll be a ladder. I don't think I can build ladders from this point, can I? No. Damage potential's alright, not fantastic. Shield strength's okay, maneuverability is a bit low. So that'll be cargo. Cargo. Easing. More cargo upstairs, living area, habitat maybe, and a long stretch down to the cockpit where I might have a few little bits of furniture. Could I swap this around to have the living areas at the back? Or do I have a living area on one side? But then it wouldn't look symmetrical. For me, it's got to look symmetrical for it to sort of look right. No, I'll leave that as that. What was it? Wasn't this, but this might work just as well. Maybe. Can I stick a... Oh, where is it? Oh yeah, I fucking sold them to them. Oh well. Just test it with this piece. Okay, I could actually stick that there and maybe have one of the legs there, just so it kind of matches with that. Okay, colours. Can I do the whole colour scheme? Oh no, they are same. For some reason, from here, like it looks like it doesn't match, but it does. Rusty. It's made the whole thing horribly rusty. Did I actually change the whole thing? Oh, so you gotta press that one. I don't want to make it rusty. That looks nice, although I think that's quite similar to the Ark of Apollo. Wait, no, sorry. That's the Ark of Apollo colour scheme. Maybe that's the Prophecy of Dawn. I'm not a big fan of green. That doesn't look bad though. Actually, what's orange? What do I look like? That's not very white. That's very grey. That might be one. That looks quite army-ish. Maybe the white and blue. And ooh, inverted. Huh. Too many choices. We'll go for that, I think, for now. I might change this later. Okay. I do feel like this is going to be the messy one. Oh wait, is that a fucking turret on the top? Can I actually access that? I didn't even notice that was a turret. I wonder if that is actually like a usable turret or is that purely aesthetic? And yeah, I got loads of things down here. This one is definitely going to work better, I feel. And we definitely need to give it a better name. Claim ship! Yeah. Right. Even though a lot of these are down, my maneuverability is way down. I could maybe see to add in a bit more into that. Somehow. Yeah, that maneuverability is nearly half. Okay. But I do like how I've got more access. Right, let's name this thing. What the hell do I give it a name as? Let me just check out that. Oh yeah, I need to build a storage. I also need to build a ladder. Fortunately, I do have the stuff for the ladder. Storage. I won't be able to put that because I got the door. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I might be able to fit like refineries and stuff in this bit. I haven't got the stuff for right now, but that's fine. Okay. So then these are living areas. So we're gonna have bunk beds in here, but I don't think I'll have the stuff. No, I need silver, which I've got plenty of silver. And I can also stick that in this bit here. So I can go on like at the back wall or something. Right, let's check out this cockpit. Is it the one that I was thinking of where it's all, yeah, it's all like messy with wires and everything everywhere? Yeah, it looks like that's purely aesthetic. I mean, some of the stuff does look cool, but I wish it looked a little bit cleaner rather than having like cables all over the place. Might be able to have a couple of windows on the sides. Is it this one, or is everything in the way? Okay, let me change that cockpit, because... Although saying that, do I have one of those cockpits? Where are the cockpits on here? Do I have any cockpits? Nope. Okay, I will need to trade for one of those. I'm gonna go for Thunderbird. I don't particularly want to go for the Ambassador. It just looks odd. Purchase modules. Trade. Yeah, one of these. I don't think there was anything else I wanted. So what stats does it add? Boost and maneuverability. Okay, so it actually doesn't add as good a stat. Black. What could I put on to have maneuverability? Could I stick on a small wing or something? If I could rotate this so it was upside down, that might work. Did that increase maneuverability? Do these things even do anything for maneuverability? I don't think they actually change anything. So what affects maneuverability? I kind of thought wings would do that. I wish there was a thing that showed you stats for like each part. I don't know how you... Unless it's what you do with upgrades that increase that. Maybe. I don't think with these. It might be engines and cockpits that do this, I don't know. Alright, well. It's fine. Confirm changes, right. Name. What are we calling this? So we got Prophecy of Dawn, Ark of Apollo, Wings of Jupiter. I feel that's the song. Vessel of Solar. Oh, it's too fucking late in the day to be naming stuff. You kind of like want a blend of sci-fi and pirates. Instead of the Black Pearl. The Black Hole. I can't think of anything. The Pridwin. Like I should Google something. Guardian of the Galaxy. Nope. I will get sued by Marvel. I can't think of any names. I was quite proud of the Ark of Apollo. I need something of that vibe. Something to match. Nebula. We're gonna Google it. Or AI. Get AI to think of a good name. Actually, go on, let's have a laugh. What the fuck is AI gonna call something like this? Create an epic name for a spaceship to use in a sci-fi game. Eclipse of Eternity. That's not bad. Okay. The Astral Leviathan. Oblivion's Wake. Celestial Dominion. No, that sounds more like a faction rather than a ship. The Dreadful Vanguard. The Void Reaver. Nightfall Tyrant. Grave of Stars. The Black Horizon. I mean, that's kind of is sort of a good mix of pirate and sci-fi. The Radiant Spear. Guardian of Orion. I can't even fucking say it. Maybe we don't go for that. Guardian of Orion. Guardian of Orion. That actually, I might go for that. The Quantum Wraith. That's also pretty damn good. Chronos Drift. I don't know, it makes me think a bit more like Tokyo Drift. Oh, okay, right, I am between two. Guardian of Orion or the Quantum Wraith. Or do we change... Oh. Nova Seraph. Do we put Guardian of Nova? It's so hard to choose. I might go for the Quantum Wraith. But Guardian of Orion does sound good. Maybe we'll go for that for the next one. Right, the Quantum Wraith. You have been named. Somebody throw a bottle at the ship. That's the tradition, isn't it? Smash a bottle into the side of it. Yeah, I do need to stick all these on so we can properly travel around as well. It's a good thing I have access to my storage so I can easily make... I should be able to make the majority of the ones for warps, like these three. So, where's that one? Yeah, I should be able to make that one as well, because I'm pretty sure I do have tritium hyperclusters. Okay. I just like how I've now got better access and also complete access. I'm not missing a block here. It's just these I'll have to upgrade, which should be easy. I think I've got the parts for it. Okay. Anyways, now that we have the Quantum Wraith built, Still areas I feel like I could improve, but we're not going into it. I might put a lower section onto them. Because they don't count towards that, do they? No. I think it is like the main... You know, it's not so much the structural elements, it is more like the utility elements, I guess you could call them. Although it only comes up with one of the engines. Maybe it's because it has a... Maybe the max number of engines that you can add to it, which actually add to the stats and stuff, is 3. Hey Sam, how you doing? I'm actually just about to end. Unfortunate timing. We have built a new ship though. We have the Quantum of Wraith now built. Which I still think, should I change that to the Guardian of Orion? I know it kind of feels like the Guardian of Orion actually maybe fits with the other two better. Because we have Prophecy of Dawn, Ark of Apollos, Guardian of Orion. They all they have Ov in it. Fuck it. We're changing it. Guardian. If I can actually type correctly. I might turn the caps lock off. Fucking hell. Guardian of Orion. There we go. Worm and buy. What? What do you mean worm? So how do I upgrade these from Bs into betters? Or is it just random? Or is it because these aren't like the top classes or something? Maybe. So if I stuck like this over here. No. Alright, so is that's glowing like that because it's telling me that that's where I can get something supercharged? So we have better shield strength now. Why isn't it showing us like our shield strength and maneuverability on these? Why is it only showing us 2 stats? Okay. Right. Before I end up going into another endless sequence of building something or changing something, I still need to put windows and living areas and stuff into this. What? Well, that hasn't changed. Why is it still showing that name? That's not its name anymore. Oh well. Right. Yes, I will call it there. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me put that up. Next stream is tomorrow. We are doing Battlefield 6 tomorrow. Probably again some more casual breakthrough because it's just, you know, it's easy to get into. I feel like it's fun for both me to play and you guys to watch because I don't just constantly die all the time. And then Friday stream we are doing we're going to do some more Incursion Red River or River Red or whatever it's called. See if we can get some more better equipment. Also, if you do have that game, let me know because I do want to get some squads going potentially for it. So I feel like it will be a better game to have people like squadding up with, maybe being a bit tactical with it all. And yeah, other than that, if you want to keep up with everybody outside of the chat, go hop in the Discord. Invite link is below the stream if you're watching on Twitch or on Kick. If you're watching on TikTok, if you head over to my profile, I have a linked Instagram there, and you can find all my social links on my Instagram. And if you watch on YouTube, it will be in the channel description. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you again for the follows and the likes. I do really appreciate it. And also thank you for all the chats as well. It's always nice having company in these things, especially when I'm just, you know, it's a fairly chill stream. It's always nice having a chat. Other than that, I will love you and leave you. So thank you all again for watching, and I will bid you all good night.